Hello, and we say good day to you at this moment of your time. We are the Paying Council. We speak on behalf of Galactic Alliance, supporting your world in this process of ascension. It is a gift and a blessing to be able to contact you in this way at this time, and we ask, how can we be of service to you now?
Great. Well, let's find out about this formula of how to be happy and live a long life.
The formula will absolutely ensure your quality of life, but also extend your life. This formula is to act on your highest passion to the best of your ability with no insistence on a particular outcome. We can go a bit deeper into this. We will say that this word passion can be replaced with excitement, and often is. It can be replaced with the word love. It can be replaced with the word enthusiasm, perhaps joy as well. All of these words are pointing to the frequency of your heart's intuitive guidance. And your heart is absolutely supported by your gut instinct as well. They are intimately connected. Your heart calls you towards certain activities, actions, information, connections with others, experiences in nature, and so on. And this is your intuitive guidance from your own spiritual essence. Some call higher self, some call inner self, some simply call the self. These words become more and more arbitrary, and we use them more and more lightly because we, as we have said before, live in a world without words, and the words that we use are simply pointing you to this awareness that you will find can be described in many ways. Yet this energy of your excitement or your passion fills your heart with a sense of openness, with a sense of life, with a sense of connection to the world around you and to something bigger than what you can see with your physical eyes.
So that's the first step. What's the second step?
The second step is to the best of your ability. It means to really be absolutely persistent in doing what your heart guides you to do. It means using all of your inner and outer resources to do it. It means opening your mind to new possibilities. It means not giving up and getting back on the horse, so to speak, when you fall off. It means challenging yourself to do a bit more than feels comfortable at times, as long as your heart still guides you to do it.
Okay, that's the second step. Now, what's the third step?
And the last step is to have no insistence on a particular outcome. And this is a surrender to this intuitive wisdom that is your heart's passion, recognizing that you're taking actions not to get a particular result, but because of the process of following your passion and living your passion and doing exciting things is the entire point of what you're doing in the first place. And so regardless of if you win or lose, regardless of if you fulfill your intentions or not, even if it's very probable that you reach every single goal, do it anyway, because it is about that feeling of expanding love and joy. It is about that feeling of increasing the energy field of your heart to encompass more space within you and around you.
What about when we feel blocked or something goes wrong?
Sometimes you set upon a pathway thinking you're heading towards a certain destination when you find that unexpectedly the road is now blocked to go where you had set off to go. But yet you see another fork in the road, another possibility. And if you surrender your attachment to outcomes, you will tune back into your heart and feel that the guidance of your heart says to take this fork in the road, to take this different pathway, to go off in a new direction. And this inner wisdom in your heart knew the whole time that what you thought you were heading towards wasn't what you were actually going to get. Yet, at the same time, it guided you and set you in that direction, knowing that if you surrendered and took the fork in the road, you would reach something even better.
Thank you. That's the formula, the 3-stage formula that changes your life. I have a question about the formula. Do you guys have the same formula, or is it tailored for humanity, this form of the 3 steps?
It's the same, but in certain ways that wouldn't really make sense to you, we expand upon it in certain ways to accommodate for our multidimensional experience.
Okay, that's fair enough.
The mechanism is the same. The language and description would not be the same, if that makes sense.
Yes. Well, you said you do not use words. You're entirely telepathic.
Yes.
That is very hard for us to understand because we exist thinking our thoughts are unseen, undiscoverable. But I would imagine that you do not have that experience at all, that you feel your thoughts are visible to everybody.
They are, because other people can feel the energy that one emits. And the same is true in your world with very sensitive people, that by tuning into observing another person's energy, one can feel all of the shifts and changes in their vibration in a deep way, and in a sense understand upon what their mind dwells.
Yes, I imagine in the future we will all become more sensitive, step by step.
Yes. Those who choose that.
Okay. You've had many consultations now with different people. What are the main things that you've noticed where people are not really being healthy enough? What are the things you've noticed and the advice that you give again and again to people, perhaps in private consultations?
Many people overwork themselves, and the greatest struggle is with their insistence on outcomes. Many people fail to recognize that their life already is blessed, abundant, and wonderful in many ways. And by dwelling on what they are lacking and dwelling on what could go wrong, they rob themselves of the joy in the moment. And they sometimes create cycles where they focus so fervently on particular outcomes that they exhaust themselves in ways that are not helpful. And so we have had to talk very much about that last part of the formula of letting go of insistence on particular outcomes with many sorts of people. But there's just as many people that might come to us or come to the channel or come seeking some guidance that don't really know how to follow their passion or to trust it. There are just as many people who don't believe in the importance of the things that they love and feel as if it is selfish to choose happiness. So this is also an important thing that needs to be transformed in your world.
Spaceship of Babel, we are gliding through the stars on a 5-year mission beyond Jupiter and Mars, a celestial encounter on a future Noah's Ark, and you won't hear us coming as we whisper in the dark. There's an Ewok close behind me as we try to disembark here. Obi-Wan Kenobi as we whisper in the dark. Whisper in the dark. In the hold, we all practice Ayurveda so we won't be growing old as we half of a minor with the strangeness of a quark. You can hear us on the phone as we whisper in the dark. Whisper in the dark. Betelgeuse is brilliant as we sizzle like a spark. I am lying hella seeing as we whisper in the dark. Whisper in the dark.